democracy. Bhutan is holding its first democratic elections, switching to a constitutional monarchy and a two-party state. It came after the revered king Yigme Singye Wangchuck abdicated last year, a move that took everyone by surprise.
It was a system that was perfect. It was good for all of us, and many of us still feel that it still is a very good system. But His Majesty feels that now is the time that the people are ready. The people have enough knowledge. The people are prepared for a democratic system of government.
I think it's the right decision because I think it's high time that the people rule, people make decisions, people live for themselves.
The process is not without its critics. A third potential party led by an ethnic Nepalese was refused registration on the grounds of inexperience. And tens of thousands of people of Indian and Nepalese origin have been refused the right to vote because the authorities here maintain they are illegal immigrants and not bona fide citizens. In a country of just over 600,000 people, half are of voting age and most are spread throughout remote mountainous areas where some voters have to walk long distances to cast their ballot. Behind me is the National Assembly, where the first job of the new government will be to pass into law the new constitution, which includes the right to happiness. It's the only country in the world which has such a thing. But by opening its doors more to the outside world, Bhutan may be letting in more than it bargains for. In the last 8 years, Bhutan has seen widespread developments, including the introduction of television, the internet, and even the country's first elevators. But this is a nation of devout Buddhists, where culture and belief define life. There are concerns that people here may succumb to some of the negative aspects of life in other democratic countries, such as drug and alcohol abuse, corruption and materialism.
So many small countries around us and small ethnic groups and small cultures disappeared. Bhutan survived intact. In 1961, when we actually opened up and we looked around the world, I think we were frightened by what we saw. You know, we saw many cultures lost. Many countries had pursued this so-called development for 40, 45 years after the Second World War. They'd achieved material development but lost happiness, for example.
In the last 25 years, Bhutan has more than doubled the amount of paved roads, poverty has been eradicated, and life expectancy has gone from 43 years to 66. By any standards, a good start for the birth of the world's newest democracy. Tony Bertley, Al Jazeera, Thimphu, Bhutan.
Well, earlier I spoke via video phone with Kunzang Wangdi, who is the Election Chief Commissioner in Bhutan. He says voting so far has gone better than planned.
We try to make sure that the election is free and fair, and not only that, it is voter-friendly as much as possible. So no effort has been spared to make that possible. So we have reached the polling stations to the doorsteps of the voters so that that doesn't become a problem for the effective participation by voters. And this seems to have been accepted very well because we have the Bhutan Broadcasting Television monitoring all across the country, and the live pictures that are coming in is very encouraging. People have turned in hundreds and hundreds at every polling station.